Your home could soon be doing something way more valuable than keeping you cool. It could be training the AI that everyone's racing to build. Sunrun, the solar panel company you've probably seen on trucks all over your neighborhood, just announced something wild. They want to put distributed AI data centers inside ordinary homes. Think of it this way: your house becomes like a power plant, except instead of generating electricity and selling it back to the grid, it's running the compute that powers giant AI models. Sunrun's got partnerships with AI companies, and they're putting thousands of these distributed data center boxes into homes as part of their solar energy ecosystem. Here's what makes this genuinely wild. The numbers are staggering. We are talking about potentially hundreds of thousands of homes participating, each one contributing to a massive decentralized computing network that could completely change how AI companies train their models. Instead of building one massive facility that costs tens of billions and needs military-grade security, you scatter the work across a network of regular people's homes. That's the premise. But here's what's actually fascinating. Sunrun's bet hinges on simple psychology. Homeowners will accept this because they've already accepted solar panels on their roofs. If you've trusted them with the electrical infrastructure overhead, would you trust them with a quiet compute box downstairs? And that's exactly where this story gets interesting. Sunrun's been around for over a decade, and they've quietly become the largest residential solar installer in North America. They've put solar panels on something like 700,000 homes. But here's what's important to understand. Every single one of those homes is already a liability and an asset at the same time. A liability because when it's sunny, all that power generation needs to go somewhere. Your batteries get full, the grid gets congested, and nobody really wants to buy that excess energy at peak times. An asset because, well, you've got this massive infrastructure of homes with both stable power supplies and reliable internet connections. It's already there. Enter AI data centers. These boxes need three things: electrical power, cooling, and network bandwidth. And suddenly, the average American home has all three of those things already built in. It's almost too obvious. Here's the scale we are talking about. Data center electricity consumption is genuinely explosive. Training a single large language model can burn through the same amount of electricity that a city of 50,000 people uses in a year. One model, 1 year. And companies like OpenAI and Anthropic are building dozens of these things in parallel. So Sunrun's pitch is straightforward. Instead of building one hyperscale facility in the desert somewhere, why not tap into a network of homes that are already reliable, already connected, and already equipped? It's a fundamentally different architecture, and it's starting to look like the future. The technical concept here isn't that complicated, and that's actually why this matters so much. When you train an AI model, you're running the same calculation billions of times in parallel. It's embarrassingly parallel, which is tech speak for there's zero coordination needed between the tasks. That's perfect for distributed computing. In a traditional data center, you've got thousands of GPUs in one building, all wired together with specialized networking fabric that talks at incredible speeds. That's expensive. That's power hungry. But here's the thing, most of those GPUs sit idle most of the time. They finish one task, wait for the orchestrator to send the next one. Sunrun's distributed model flips that. You take those same GPUs, spread them across thousands of homes, connect them via regular internet, and let the orchestration software figure out which home handles which chunk of work. It's not as fast as a single monolithic data center. There's latency, there's routing complexity, but it's way more resilient. One home goes offline, thousands of others pick up the slack. Think of it like BitTorrent for AI training. With BitTorrent, you don't need a central server anymore. The file lives across millions of peers. Sunrun is basically doing that with compute. The AI company doesn't own the hardware anymore. They are renting distributed compute from regular homeowners. And because the work is embarrassingly parallel, it actually works. That's the breakthrough here. Let's ground this in reality, because abstract distributed computing doesn't hit as hard as imagining what this actually looks like. Imagine you're a homeowner with solar panels and a Sunrun setup. You've opted into their distributed compute network. Every night, when the grid is quiet and your house doesn't need much power, Sunrun's orchestration software quietly wakes up your GPU. For the next few hours, your box is running training jobs for, let's say, Claude Sonnet 5 or Llama 4. Your home's compute is crunching vectors, running matrix operations, feeding data into neural networks. You're making money, passive income, just sitting there. The electricity comes from your solar batteries, so it's cheap. Sunrun handles the hardware maintenance, the software updates, the security patches. Meanwhile, across 5 million homes, the same thing is happening in parallel. Suddenly, you don't need a $2 trillion data center in Arizona. You've distributed the compute across a continent of spare GPU capacity. The AI company pays Sunrun per compute hour. Sunrun keeps a cut, pays the homeowners the rest. Everyone wins. But here's the kicker, it only works if the network is reliable. One home's bad internet connection, one home's power hiccup, and the whole distributed job has to resync across the network. That's a lot of coordination overhead. And that's just the beginning of the real engineering challenges that are going to determine whether this actually works at scale. This is where it gets complicated. Let's compare the old way to what Sunrun's proposing, because the differences are actually pretty stark. A traditional hyperscale data center costs between $5 and $10 billion to build. We're talking massive facilities in remote locations, Iceland, Arizona, rural Oregon, where land is cheap and cooling is easier. Everything is optimized for speed, specialized networking, liquid cooling, direct power feeds. But here's the catch. Those facilities are inflexible. Once you build one, you're committed for 3 years of construction. If the market changes, you're stuck with assets that won't adapt. Plus, there's massive regional concentration. A disaster in Arizona affects dozens of companies. There's zero resilience. Sunrun's distributed model is basically the opposite. Zero upfront capital cost for the AI companies. Instead of buying infrastructure, they rent compute from millions of homes. Build it out gradually instead of all at once. If one region has problems, it barely dents total capacity. And here's the clincher, the installed base already exists. Those solar-powered homes are ready today. No construction, no delays, no $10 billion bet on a single facility. But distributed architecture has its own trade-offs. Latency between homes is higher than within a data center. Bandwidth between nodes is lower. Some workloads simply won't work distributed. So the question isn't whether this kills traditional data centers. It doesn't. It's whether Sunrun can carve out a meaningful chunk of the market for certain workloads that suit this model. That becomes the real challenge. Here's what this means if it works at scale, and I'm talking bigger picture than just AI training. First, electricity becomes a radically different business. Right now, solar owners generate excess power at midday, sell it back for pennies, and watch it get wasted by transmission losses. But if your home is running AI workloads every night, suddenly that battery system has a primary purpose. You're not just making money from panels, you're making money from compute. That fundamentally changes grid stability too. The grid needs predictable demand, but renewable energy is chaotic. It's bursty and seasonal. Distributed AI compute is perfect load balancing. You can turn on the workload whenever power is abundant and turn it off when it's not. It's like the grid has millions of new dimmers that absorb whatever renewable power shows up. For homeowners, the implications are genuinely wild. We're talking passive income that rivals a second job, not pennies, but real money. Maybe $200 to $500 per month per home if this scales. Multiply that across millions of homes, and you're looking at trillions of dollars flowing from AI companies to regular people. That's wealth transfer on a scale we haven't seen. But here's what nobody's talking about: privacy. You're running AI workloads on your home network. The data flowing through your router is encrypted. But it's still your electricity, your bandwidth, your hardware. There are real risks nobody's begun discussing yet. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, I've got solar panels, could I actually sign up for this? Here's what the practical reality looks like. Sunrun's going to install a dedicated GPU box in your home, probably somewhere in your basement or garage. It needs 3 things: a dedicated power circuit, they're installing that anyway, a stable internet connection, which you probably already have, and a willingness to let it run unsupervised. The hardware itself isn't consumer grade. This isn't your gaming PC. We are talking about enterprise-class GPUs, probably NVIDIA H100 or A100, worth tens of thousands of dollars. But Sunrun owns it, maintains it, handles all the technical headaches. Your job is basically to not unplug it. In terms of the money flow, Sunrun will offer you a contract, something like will pay you between $50 to $150 per month, depending on how much compute you contribute. They handle the billing, the compute orchestration, the security audits. You handle literally nothing except having the space and the power circuit. But here's the tricky bit. This is only available in certain regions right now. Sunrun's starting with specific geographic areas where they've got fiber connectivity and the power grid is stable enough for this. If you're in a remote area, you're out of luck. And the actual money depends on whether enough AI companies actually bid for this compute. If this turns out to be a flop, well, you've got a paperweight in your basement. Look, here's what's actually happening. We're watching the very early stages of a fundamental change in how AI infrastructure gets built and owned. For decades, computing has been centralizing, everything moving to massive data centers, everything owned by big tech companies. But distributed compute, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Sunrun doing this with AI training, keeps pulling in the opposite direction. The honest truth is this might not work at the scale Sunrun's imagining. The technical challenges are real. The coordination overhead might prove too high. Home networks might not be stable enough. But even if it only captures 5% of the training market, that's worth trillions of dollars and fundamentally changes where compute happens. What's more interesting than whether this specific idea succeeds is the principle behind it. If AI companies can distribute training across millions of small nodes, instead of needing to build $100 billion megafacilities, the economics of AI change completely. The energy gets cleaner because it's tied to solar. The costs get lower. The wealth distribution gets flatter. That's genuinely different from business as usual. So here's what to watch for: whether Sunrun actually delivers on this, whether the technical challenges get solved, whether the money is real enough to actually attract homeowners. But more importantly, watch what happens when other companies start copying this model. Because if it works even halfway, you're looking at the next generation of infrastructure. Subscribe for daily AI news. We'll be tracking how this unfolds.